So today's the day. This is the first episode of Season 1 and Five Nights of Fear, which is airing, like I just said, today. I know you've all been waiting patiently the past week or two, but now it is finally here. So today I will be drawing William Afton and Foxy as supervillains to go with my little story I'm going with here. Part 2 will come out tomorrow, and let's get into the video. The universe of F1NA2F at one point had a massive load of heroes and villains. Unfortunately, this universe's hero population has severely dwindled down in recent years, especially in a city called Phastropolis. At one point, the city had many heroes, but one of the city's greatest villains, William Afton, put a stop to that. Afton has a very well-known and strange hatred to all things superhero. It was honestly ironic due to the fact that Afton's own children were superheroes themselves. It is still unclear, but there were rumors that Afton had become a superhero in his earlier life, known as Phantom Bonnie. Phantom Bonnie was a well-known superhero, but not exactly for the right reasons. Phantom Bonnie was a rabbit-themed hero with the ability to turn invisible and go through walls. Even though Bonnie had incredible powers, they were overshadowed by his creepy and frightening suit. Bonnie was also extremely aggressive to his foes, landing many of them in the hospital, if not worse. His violent methods and questionable behavior made the rest of the superhero community see him as a reckless anti-hero who had to be taken down. I guess Bonnie got the memo and quit while he was ahead. For the record, it's still unclear if Afton is, in fact, Phantom Bonnie, but Phantom Bonnie's rejection from the superhero community would align with Afton's hatred of superheroes. For the sake of the story, though, we will continue to believe that Afton was once, in fact, the violent anti-hero. In any case, Afton had a plan to take revenge on the rest of the superhero community, primarily a team known as the Faz Five. Afton knew right off the bat for his plan to work, he would need reinforcements. Not a large team, though, something small. Afton considered going to an old ally of his named Vanny Vangar, but she had proven to be utterly useless to Afton. So Afton decided to look for newer faces for his little team he was forming. The first recruit was one of the most impressive and also the most reluctant to join. Foxy, or as he's now better known as Captain Foxfur, was once the youngest of 16, member of the Faz Five himself. He had been a very important member of the team due to his ability to move at super speeds. Foxy had been a founding member and was respected throughout the superhero community, until the betrayal of 23 occurred. Details are still sketchy due to the many factors, such as varying eyewitness accounts, the presence of several parties, and just outright lack of information. We've been able to get a rough idea of what happened on that day, though. During a battle between the Faz Five and a group of villains known as the Smiling Crooks, more on them sometime else, one of the city's most notorious criminals made his move. This was Mr. Memory. Mr. Memory's own origins deserve a tale onto its own, but here are a few things you need to know about him. Mr. Memory has the ability to read memories or alter them, and that's exactly what he did. Memory had been a long-time enemy of the Five and wanted at least two out of the way. He used his powers to attack both Foxy and another member of the group named Sunbeam, and went to work. Both Sunbeam and Foxy froze, right there in the middle of the battle. Memory went through their memories and created something horrible. For Sunbeam, Memory was able to give him a split personality named Moonbeam. Moonbeam was everything Sunbeam wasn't in terms of morality, and even tried to take on the Faz Five for a few minutes. Moonbeam was overpowered and decided to retreat. Foxy, on the other hand, faced a worse fate. Memory had a personal hatred for Foxy, which can be explained some other time, and wanted to make him suffer more than Sunbeam. He decided to put false memories of Foxy's life inside him, altering Foxy's entire mental state. Foxy tried fighting back, and to his part, he was able to fend off memory, but not before the damage was done. Foxy collapsed on the ground, and the strain of his newfound memories too great. Somehow afterwards, though, we're still not clear on the specifics, Afton, of all people, got his hands on Foxy and did some work on him. It turns out that memory had altered Foxy's memories to make him believe himself was a pirate of all things. Don't ask. It also became apparent that during the battle, Foxy lost a hand. We still don't know how. Afton decided to use the disheveled Faz member, now calling himself Captain Foxfur, to attack the fight itself. He told Fox that he had once been a mighty pirate captain who preyed on the innocents of the city, until the Faz 5 had taken him down. To add a little drama to it, Afton told Fox that the 5 are responsible for his now missing hand. All of these lies and the fake memories Memory had put into Fox caused him to hate the Faz 5 with a passion. So after some recuperation, and now having a mechanized hook of a hand that Afton gave him, Captain Foxfur tried to take revenge on the 5. Unfortunately for him, his encounters with the Faz 5 caused a very few of his original memories to return. He eventually learned that Afton had lied to him, and that they were supposedly enemies. This was all enough to drive Fox mad. He went off the grid for some time, trying to piece things together. Now, catching up to the present, Afton had discovered him, and has brought a new offer. Help him take down the 5, and he would fix all of Fox's memories. Fox didn't need any more convincing. Deal. All I can say is wow. Thank you all for the support I saw from the little announcement video I did. Last I checked, about the time I'm recording this, it's up to 36 views. So awesome! So please, keep watching the videos the next few days as the week goes on. And to those who haven't subscribed yet, why haven't you? Please subscribe so you can continue watching Five Nights to Fear. Well, that's it for now, so see you next time.